War, that's something that is on our minds ever since we have become a zealot. War against the strange Khazarians and their Tengri religion. War against Novgorod. We have been successful in that. These strange Slavic pagans need to feel the power of Thor. And so, we're looking forward to something. To exactly that country. Zilma. This strange Arctic forest here. Currently, miraculously green. Is on our mind. And it seems to be a perfect opportunity. Because Khazaria is under the attack from a very sizable revolt. And hello there, by the way, this is Immanuel Khan. And this revolt, on the other hand, as you can see here, is losing. It's 74% in favor of the current Kargan. And so our strategist knows that in that case, the law says the war will be ended. So we will not attack here for now. We will wait until the end of that conflict. And because the Kargan is weakened not only by this, but also by some other conflicts that have started amongst the revolt's turbulences. And so we'll wait for the perfect opportunity. We will then bring our army, well, to Snopa could be a good idea, right? Snopa is just a good country with that, which has a lot of supply due to its nice coast. And so we'll wait here for the perfect opportunity to strike. Then there are other things that we need to take care of. We have a lot of money. Usually that was thought for war, but now we're not so sure anymore. I mean, we have a center of worship here. We want to become a paragon of virtue. And we want to spread our faith. And there's something we can do. Since time immemorial, everyone has wanted a great stone circle, like to honor the tradition of the old rune stones, and it is really to the glory of the Allfather that we could very soon start a great stone circle in Kuloi, our capital. That now also got a temple. And that temple is a special temple. Because there's someone in there that I want to show you. Damutara, the Gidya of Solana, that came to us. She's in Hala. She came from around here to the court of another king, Bragi, and she has now reached the biblical age of 110. She's exceptionally learned, and at one day we might probably get her into the council, even though she's a little bit... I don't know. What should we say about that? We refused her council position before because she's a little bit uncanny. I mean, someone so old, is that even natural anymore? She's brave, though, gregarious, honest, ambitious, diligent, a mystic, a tribalist now. Just sympathy for the Eastern religions, as she's converted from them. And she's quick, and a fortune builder. Her children are all dead now. But there's someone who still lives. That's like her granddaughter, Svanhild of Tobish. Will she have that exceptionally long life too? We'll see. Jalstein of Velsk also had a lot of kids. And Birgitta and Bothilde, the Heavenlies, are also still alive. And also Falki of Feria, our current herdman. Well, he doesn't look so well now, but he's doing just fine, and he's basically, I mean, we think of him highly, and he loves us. So she's a very influential woman, the powerful grandma, when you so want. And then coming from grandma to grandpa, we have another one that is on our mind. That is Bragi's our grandson of our, well, slow but still exceptionally gifted diplomat son, who is wounded at the moment. What did you do, son? You're stressed and wounded. Well, Bragi's is next in line. And we want him to succeed as well. He's under strict protection, which will help him a lot. And once the stone circle has started, we will give him maybe a nice crown. We'll have a crown forged for him that he may wear even at his young age to show what he is going for. He's going to be the king of Venezia. And many years of my life have been spent dedicated to the wolf warriors, performing missions and tasks in the interests of the order and its hero. Today all that effort has been rewarded as I have become the new hero, replacing the old hero. My fellows now look for me for leadership and guidance, and I shall provide that. The spiritual leader, as we have become spiritual too. I received some bad news this morning. My prisoner, Bottle of Vashka, escaped from his cell in the night. He had outside help. One of the guards might never wake from the blow to his head. Jarl Stain of Welsk was surely behind this. What? Jarl Stain of Welsk? Well, I mean... he is a known demon worshipper. We really don't think he's great, but we cannot imprison him again. Or can we? I mean, we could. He has fled. We can just imprison him again. Because we really hate him. Yeah. So he has fled. Not anymore. He's awaiting his fate again. And we gave him house arrest even. And he fled from that. He must say no to the demons. Then, and who is that guy? Our cousin. Well, what should he become? Let's see. What is he good at? Absolutely everything. He's good at everything. He's just such a balanced man. He's good at intrigue, but that's not his character, really. What people do we need? I think we need good diplomats, and that's what he may become. He's also a tribalist, so he's kind of on the friendly side of things. Here we go. We can create titles, but we don't want to. We have unlanded sons. Styrbjörn. Yeah, what the thing is, Styrbjörn. I have to show you Styrbjörn. I mean, he's an okay diplomat now. And we probably should get him a wife, but I don't know if we should give him a county. Only if we find him a good wife. So, let's find him a good wife, eh? Maybe someone experienced. Who also wants to marry. Marry a ruler. Marry someone. No? Oh yeah, here it is. Here it goes. Ah, Pemka. Well, he's not a ruler as of now. That could be a problem. We can give him below or zero, but then he would become a tribalist. Goodness, no, we cannot do that. We will wait until this is converted, then we'll give him below zero, where he can test his metal. So, there's that. Arranged marriage from Bragin. He wants to, Runfrid, our daughter. And Prince Summa, Lady of Finland. Well, King Bragin, what is your heir? And where is Summa Lady? As a kinsman, that is... Well, he's the first in line. And Bragin? Do we like Bragin? Not that much. Though it could be the beginning of something. It could be the beginning. I mean, he's a brother of faith, so we'll accept. And then we can maybe go for a non-aggression pact with him. Got to strengthen these ties against the so-called heathens. And look, Vladimir. Getting harassed by our lowly Welsk people. The libationer of the eminent protector general. What? Daushi Bauholi of Pikan addresses a letter to the great king of the kingdom of Nenetsia. Heaven's blessings upon thee. What are you talking? You are some kind of strange Taoist mystic. To strengthen the relationship between our nations, my master has sent me on a mission to your demesne. It would honor me to visit your court and discuss philosophy with your Godis. Now, usually we're a zealot, but we know of the great kingdom there, and we've sent someone there to spread the faith. And it would also be a little bit risky, as we want to expand east. So he can pay a visit. It's risky. And he can come here, and we'll try to somehow convert him instead. Morleo has been killed in a duel by Putyakaya the Ruthless. No, our friend. Morleo. Our friend and commander. He has died. He has died. He was a lonely old man, and his only friends were, well, us and Godfrid Gerson. The friends become fewer. The friends become fewer. Who will then now become our commander? Let's see. Let's see. Falki, our uncle. Hakon, our nephew. We need a really good commander. We have... There's so few warriors for this. Why don't we have warriors for this? Well then, why not one of our own, right? Stein the Jarl of Welsk, who is also our court physician. No. We don't want a court physician in that line. Bragi, the chief of Dorpat, an underhanded rogue with an intrigue skill of 0. Well, he likes us a lot. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's bring him in and hope for the best. How's the Khazarian revolt doing, by the way? How are you doing? Aha, new recruits have been partaking in our initiation ritual, allowing the wolf warriors to grow in numbers. After a tour of Kuloi, though, and a fortnight at my court, Libationer Baholi's visit has reached its end. Thanks to the meticulous preparations made by my Cirrus Gilla, everything went smoothly. The Libationer has returned home with new scrolls of philosophy for his master. Yes, he may learn from us. He may learn from us. And now, has the time come already? The time has come we will start the Great Stone Circle in Kuloi. Is this really Kuloi? Are we in Kuloi now? We're in Kuloi. Here we go. It's time for our faith to grow beyond the borders in fame. It's time, it's time, it's time. A yearly cost of 33, oh my goodness. Dark accused Chancellor Prince Bragi of looking at his wife in an inappropriate way. I mean, this is our son you're talking about. We love our son. I mean, given he's a little bit lustful, but I don't believe Prince Bragi has done that. It's our good son. Dog, why do you complain? You're always complaining. I mean, we like you kind of, but... Foggy feels I risk too much with my escapades and try to persuade me to stop risking my life, but it's such a thrill. Yeah, we're brave. New recruits are coming. Very nice. Matrilineal betrothal between Princess Ingfrid and Omer. What? Heir to the county of... Nope. Nothing matrilineal going here. I've seen Burn Poison Tooth during a couple of gatherings with the Wolf Warriors, and I cannot help but notice how this middle-aged man, I'm sure with 61 you're middle-aged, at least if you're Demutara, our priestess that is now reaching 110 years of age. And I cannot help but notice how the middle-aged man appears needlessly jumpy, flinching at jokes, toning down, sparring. He needs guidance, I find myself wondering. But well, we are here for guidance, and we'll give him the guidance. We also need a friend, and he seems, at least he's diligent, he's trusting, he's also deceitful. What a nice combination. He's a little bit greedy, cruel, horrifically scarred, and has a hair lip. He's a Russian old Germanic. What do we think of him? Nothing good. This is hardly my responsibility. Cole has inherited from Eskil the Resilient. Oh, well, not so... Well, 59. It's okay. Oh my goodness. And that's his son. He's a powerful vassal now. Does he like us? Do we like him? Well, he likes us. And there's raiders here. It's not going to be tolerated. We need a new advisor now. It's going to be interesting. And Cole, the Jarl of Jylland, is... I mean, he's deceitful, lustful, proud, just... militant like us. He's a mastermind theologian. Knows well. He's tolerable. We should get him in. He doesn't want to become an advisor or something. I think we'll wait 2 ticks here to see. He doesn't want to become an advisor, but he's powerful and he expects to be in the council, so we'll give him that. He has a very high opinion of us, so that's helping. We need a new cupbearer, though. Do we trust him, though? Not really that much, right? But we have no friends at the court anymore, as we can see here, that can fulfill that role others than Thorder, Alfredsson. Viking, deceitful. Yeah, I don't want deceitful guys to be our cupbearer. Gregarious, content, cynical, proud, kind. The Godi of Alampuado, envious, brave, deceitful, stubborn, just, honest, gluttonous. He could be the cupbearer. I mean, he would certainly taste a lot. Oh, just deceitful. Yeah, we don't want someone who is deceitful. This one who is content and kind, the chief of Snopa. He's proud, cynical, but he's content and kind, so he will not be. I mean, he's also a dutiful cleric, and we kind of like him, so he could become that. It's fine. It's really fine. The cupbearer. What has happened to Prince Bragi now? What? He's stressed, he's become deceitful. He's not a good diplomat anymore, but he's growing into a masterful schemer instead. I don't know if I like this, but he has 2 rivals already. So, they're there. We need an education focus for Princess Grima. Our daughter. We love her very much. She kind of likes us. And she's born for diplomacy. She's just such a nice girl. Well, let's grant her the wish. We can hold a great blot. Oh, that seems... You know, we have 3 prisoners. There's bottles. Now, if we hold a great blot, he will be slain, and then we'll be a kinslayer. That cannot be. But we want to hold a great blot. I mean, he has kind of gone to other things. He has now a theology focus, probably acquired due to looking at us. And we should find a way to release him. Read me bad poetry. Goodness, what can we do there? Torture. No, putting him in house arrest. I think he can be ransomed. He must pay for the blot. Here we go. That's something like he will pay for the blot, and he has rescinded his old ways of a demon worshipper by concentrating on theology. He kind of likes us still. Well, he's not a good schemer, so it's all fine. And now, with his funds, we'll make up for everything. Start the blot. You have sent out summons to all of your vassals for the blot. Those that have been baptized or profess to follow the teachings of the prophet will have to offer gold to be exempted from this magnificent feast. Hopefully there's nothing. I'm no man. I mean, Goshon, a fledgling in my lodge. Oh, a fledgling. A 55-year-old fledgling in my lodge is a poor duelist at best. Yeah. It's shameful for someone like him to be so woefully unready should the wolf warriors call upon his aid. Perhaps I should encourage him to spar with another member. Yeah. He's so bad, and he should show that guy. That guy also needs practice. I mean, as much as we think he's not worth our attention, he's a good sparring partner. He needs confidence. Burn should be an easy match. The guests have arrived, and the time has come for the blot to begin. You gather outside the temple and start by offering animals as sacrifice to the gods. While their meat is dutifully prepared for the feast that is to follow, the blood is sprinkled on statues of Odin, Thor, Freyr, and the other gods, as well as on the worshippers themselves. They chant great Viking songs, and their poets sing of death and ravens, And everyone is happy, and the hangman also readies his rope. Goshon managed to beat to best Burnt Poison Tooth handily after a short clash. A cheering crowd heaved Goshon up on their shoulders after the victory, hoisting him over the lodge to celebrate. He will become a renowned warrior yet. He appreciated my choice of opponent, and we're a great leader for him. Maybe we'll become friends? No, not really. But we're a great leader. Boleslava is brought up from our dungeons and escorted to the temple. She's a strange, ill-minion, stubborn craven, even though a skilled tactician. As soon as she spots you among those gathered nearby, she hurls insults and spittle your way, continuing as even the noose is placed around her neck. The hatred in her eyes cannot be mistaken. You will feed the ravens. We offer you this sacrifice. Chindyapa is brought up from your dungeons and escorted to the temple. A noose is placed around her neck and the rope is thrown over a sturdy branch of a nearby oak. A small yellow pool forms at Chindyapaya's feet. She's a strange Suamanusco pagan. I mean, she's attractive and lustful and content, but she wouldn't be converted. And her high chief even has another faith. How could they? I mean, not even consequent in their own faith. That's not something for a zealot like us. So we offer you this sacrifice. The sacrifice over the feast at the end of the blood can now begin. The meat of the animals that were sacrificed has already been prepared. There's plenty of meat to go around. Of course, we're celebrating in the stone circle that we're building. Let the celebrations begin. Falky. Oh, Falky of Feria has been drinking more and more since the feast began, and he has now reached a point where he can no longer stand upright, surrounded by empty tankards. And sitting at the top of his lungs, you find Falky lying on the table amidst the food. I think he has had enough. I mean, he's gluttonous. What can we expect? We just had too much good food. Oh my goodness! Damutara has died of severe stress out of a sudden. At 111, when we had believed she was immortal. And now, what about that temple? What about the temple of Soyana? We have now Grimmer of Soyana, who is, well... I mean, he loves us. He loves us, so... That's something. That's something. New recruits have been coming. Your acquaintance was offered in sacrifice. Yeah. The dungeon is empty now. The feast is over, and with it the blood. It will be at least 9 years until you hold the next one, but as your vassals return home, most seem to agree that the ceremony was well worth the trip. We've sacrificed to the gods, and now everything has come to a great place. This army of Pudak, where is it going? We need to punish them. They're running away. Well, then, as it shall be. As it shall be. Brigitta, our niece, died of cancer. Oh my goodness. Falky, our uncle, is now without a wife. Well, she has borne him 4 children, but she was frail from the beginning. Such a good woman. Such a good woman. Oh my goodness, Dark the Evil has died. What's happened to him? Cancer as well. Whew, Dark, we will miss you. You were a good marshal, even though you complained about everyone around you all the time. We were one of the Varangian Guard, though. And now, Sigurd. Sigurd of Varend is on top of it all. Regent is Ormer of Vaxio, and he... What is he doing? He is Sigurd. Like this. He seems to be a competent man. But we need a new marshal now. And what kind of marshal would we go for? Hamelin, of course, would be great. Our wife would be a great choice. But we need to include some of our more powerful vassals, like Stein, the Jarl of Welsk, would be probably a good idea, or Javlat, the Chief of Mezen, even though he's infirm already, so that might not be the best choice. Yeah. And we don't want to stress out our best commanders. Hamelin also has cancer, so it's the one-eyed Orvar, the siege leader and tough soldier, a good one as well. But Stein, let's incorporate him. I mean, he's already stressed, but that's something you have to live with, Stein. You are now on the council, as you wished for. As you wished for. Arnbjörn is now the chief of Skane. He also likes us. And Dag is no longer marshal. Yeah, we've gathered that. We've gathered that. Well, once we have like 500 or so, we'll see to it that our grandson gets a nice crown. Let's see to the great stone circle, though. That is the progress. That's crazy. But there's a lot we can add to that then. To the dynasty there, to everything. Can we catch them now? We can catch them. Yeah, this one battle needs to be fought. Come on. Asa, our queen, needs some practice again, and Hamelin also is itching for some combat. The Battle of the Chud tribe. Goodbye, Chud tribe. And we'll go back now. We've lost some men, but that is okay. That is okay. The county of below zero. We're gaining something there. The temple is giving us something. And now, Haukr of Indiga as an inheritance warning. What? When he dies? What has happened there? Might pass from here. I mean, we have stopped that via law. That must be something, right? Instead of drilling the commanders, Marshal Stein has been fighting them. There's truly a lack of discipline in your ranks. Bragi of Dorpat, our vassal, and Jarl Stein become bitter rivals. My goodness. These guys, a little bit too overeager. And now, Prince Sumaledi and of Finland, and yeah, they should marry. But let's see first what kind of man he has become. He's a child of a concubine. Well, that's okay. He's a nice mustache for that. He's a competent man. He's cruel, though. He's lustful. He's an erudite, on the other hand, and brawny. She's deceitful, uncouth, and cynical. Attractive and a giant. I mean, she will be able to defend herself against him. Probably. Yeah, yeah. Let's do that. Let's celebrate marriage. She's married now, and we can actually form an alliance even with Bragin of Finland. No, but we have a non-aggression pact at least. So it all stays in the family, right? What's going on here? The Vladimirian army is again doing something here. Vladimiria is like under attack from all of these little counties. They have a new king. Let's see about that. And he's less powerful, but still much too powerful for us. Ah. There's raiders in Gastric land now. Where are they? They're here. I mean, we want to stay ready, but let's send the army to Gastric land. Just showing what we can. Let's also see if we can maybe get some more retinues. Can we get some more? Oh, look, we can even. Cavalry, defense, shock, skirmish, archers and heavy infantry. Is there more? There's more. Let's see. 400 light infantry and some archers. Light skirmish. And then we have housecarl retinue. 200 heavy infantry. That's probably something we would go for, right? We have light infantry, we have some heavy infantry, but we have no archers at the moment. I mean, bringing in archers would certainly be a good idea. If we can do that, we should. We should, definitely. How much does that cost us? 550? That is 200 archers and 50 heavy infantry. How much heavy infantry do we have at the moment? Not that much, though. We have a lot of light infantry. I think that's best. That's also more archers. A skirmish. It will cost us, but it's definitely something we should go for. Will we look to these ourselves? No, probably not. Bragi is severely injured. Eirik. Valdemar. Valdemar will take care of that thing. Yeah, we definitely need these retinues to fill up and be gained. Can negotiate with Tollier of Tollier's host. Nope. And that's the negotiation. That is always nope. What has happened here? These guys are already away, so well, we can go back to Kuloi then. Join the other armies. What has happened here? Novgorod is still okay. Still a Slavic pagan here. And a child. Rikulf, our cousin. Well, let's give him something like a good occupation. He could be some kind of a diplomat. He could be a learned one. Could be an... we don't like these intriguers. A diplomat or a warrior. We need more warriors. For Thor's sake. I've encountered hero Herbert many times while carrying out my duties for the wolf warriors, and it's always a pleasant occasion. He's 81. What is that man? He's also a strategist. We can talk for hours if the time allows, because he never bores me while our discussions are often lengthy. We always seem to agree on the matters which are the most important. Let's become friends with this old veteran. He's a renowned physician as well. What kind of wondrous being is this man? The Marshal tells me that one of my commanders, Irvar, has improved significantly. Oh, that's excellent. Let's see. What will happen? Wow. 2 martial abilities. Woo, 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 woo. Smirchna, a fledgling in my lodge, is somewhat lacking duelist at best. It's shameful for someone like her to be so woefully unready should the wolf warriors call upon her aid. Perhaps I should encourage her to spar with another member. Yeah, I mean... Let's give her Tolia. She needs confidence. She's so pitiful. She was soundly beaten down by Tolia the trickster, who barely broke a sweat. In the duel, Smircha often has some minor injuries, but I'm sure they will only serve to build character. She thinks I choose her opponent poorly. Ah, okay. Oh, and now. Something has happened. Khan Tarmak of Yikshirikind is here. We have the case that we've talked about. Khazaria's united again. Let's see. They're still defending against Khan Kuturkin the Lionheart. They have some truces now. But this must be the time to strike. The time to strike is now. And we'll do that in the next episode. We'll strike Khazaria. Because they deserve it, and we deserve the county of Tsilma. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. See you soon, my friends, and happy gaming.